run through this series of images, which will be fair game for quiz. I'll probably go about half of my questions off the model and half the questions off these images would be my estimate. Alright, so name the portion of the brain that they have highlighted white. Parietal what?
Lobe.
Parietal lobe. Red.
Occipital lobe.
Occipital. Blue.
Frontal lobe. Parietal. Occipital.
Temporal. Cerebellum.
Cerebellum. Okay.
Precentral gyra.
Give me another name.
Primary motor cortex.
Okay.
Motor
and
sensory.
This would be
Postcentral gyrus.
another name.
Primary somatosensory.
Sensory.
Somatosensory, and then what is that dividing them?
Central sulci.
Central sulcus or sulcus. Okay, good. Blue.
Frontal. Occipital.
And
That's
a little-
that's the vision.
Oh, the primary
Visual
Visual cortex.
That's the primary visual cortex on the occipital lobe. The red. I'm sorry. Some of their colors aren't very bright. Sorry. What's all of that?
That's the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla oblongata.
Okay, so all of that is
Brainstem.
brainstem. Okay, and we even got part of the what up here?
Hypothalamus.
There's hypothalamus, there's thalamus, so it is the
Diencephalon.
diencephalon. Okay, colored blue?
Pons.
No.
Midbrain.
Midbrain.
Oh, pons.
Pons. You can't tell it, but there's a green color there. Name some things controlled by your medulla oblongata.
Your vomiting,
Coughing.
coughing, sneezing, your
Farting.
heart rate, your respiratory rate,
Blood pressure.
blood pressure.
Okay, that's very good, very good. Okay, some things controlled by your pons.
Your respiratory
Depth. Not the rate, but the depth of respiration. Okay. And then by the midbrain,
Visual and auditory.
Hearing. Auditory.
if you jumped, okay, that was an auditory reflex. Something,
auditory and visual reflexes.
exactly. Something passes close to your face and your eyes blink, whatever, that's a visual reflex. Okay. Okay. Who are these guys up here?
Thalamus.
Thalamus. Okay. So that would make this
Hypo.
not quite.
Midbrain.
That's actually midbrain. Hypothalamus is up above this stalk-looking thing. Okay. I think they got this color-coded. That's midbrain.
Thalamus.
Thalamus.
Pons.
Pons. Medulla oblongata. So what view do we have?
Frontal. Oh wait.
It's a posterior.
Posterior.
Anterior.
You actually have kind of an inferior. It's partly inferior, partly anterior. You're kind of down in the front looking up at an angle is what you have. Everything colored all at once. All right. Get your bearings on that one. Try and get oriented, and then we'll start pointing to things here. Okay, what's highlighted in blue?
Those are the ventricles. Yeah.
The what?
The
The ventricles.
Yes.
The ventricles.
You have your primary.
Here is lateral, third, fourth, and the canal connecting third and fourth.
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct. Or aqueduct, some would say. Now what's highlighted pale blue?
The third.
That's a thalamus.
Oh.
See? Here you're seeing just the medial surface of it, and here you're seeing some of it that extends back and then kind of bulges up somewhat over into this lateral ventricle. Hypothalamus. Those two together make up
Diencephalon.
diencephalon. Diencephalon. And that's a skip. There's two images in here to skip. That's one of them. That would be visual association area, though. Okay, and what's green down here?
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla, pons, midbrain. More than that.
Diencephalon.
Diencephalon. Okay, and now what have they added over here? Which does what for you? Coordinated, smooth contractions of your skeletal muscles. Okay? Let's back up over here to the what? Hypothalamus. Your hypothalamus controls a lot of things. We say sometimes that it controls your needs and your wants. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I'm hot. I'm cold. See? So, hunger, thirst, appetite, temperature, all of those comfort things, and even sex drive, and pain to a lesser degree. There's other areas that control pain more, but pain to some degree is controlled here in the hypothalamus. Then what in the world has our thalamus done for us?
It controls what comes, the messages in and out of the cerebral.
In and out of the what?
It's like a filter. Your cortex.
Cerebral cortex. In one sense, it's like a switchboard operator that when the signal comes up the brainstem, it hits the thalamus, and the thalamus says, oh, you're coming from the hand, you need to go right over there. Oh, you're coming from the arm, you need to go right there.
Sends it to the right part of the
It sends it to the right part of the cortex so that you can figure out, oh, there's something wrong with my left foot, there's something wrong with my left hand, etc. And it also acts like a filter so that if you're getting too many messages coming in and your brain's overloaded, it can filter out a lot of the messages, but you still get enough information to know what to do. Some psychoactive drugs and medications have their effect here, and they basically open the valve, and they let in a flood of sensory information, and you have the hallucinations, the euphoric feelings, and so forth, because you're getting a flood of info that you don't normally get. Using arrows this time. Thalamus. Cerebellum. Pons.
Medulla.
Medulla. No.
That's the optic bulb thing.
Okay, you can't have a chiasma unless you have both half the brains together. So you're looking at one optic nerve. You're looking at the stone of one optic nerve, which would form the chiasma if the other nerve were present too. Hypothalamus, controlling what?
Our wants.
Such as?
I'm thirsty.
Thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm horny, whatever. Okay.
Cerebrum cortex.
Corpus callosum. Doing what for you?
It mediates between both the right and left hemisphere.
Yeah. It's the express highway. It's the high-speed highway between the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. So it's made up of mostly myelinated axons. That's why it's white in color. And you'll see that when you do your dissection next week, that it's considerably lighter in color than the surrounding material. Occipital lobe. Okay.
Oh, that's the pre and post, yeah.
Yes.